Welcome to your daily focus, February the 8th, 2023. So today is a day where we have this mental toughness. We can make important decisions. We can conquer difficult issues. But let's start at the beginning. Let me introduce myself. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. And thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. We start with the 8 energy. The 8 energy is a number of abundance in numerology. It is also about embracing our strength, our courage, walking with a sense of integrity, and going after our goals and dreams. Now, if we do the numerology of the day, it would be a 2 plus 8 plus a 7 gives us a 17, and that is making the impossible possible. So those things that you thought that you couldn't do, you couldn't step into, you couldn't say, now something happens that allows you to see it for the first time or have the courage to do or say it for the first time. So that step you thought you couldn't take, you see how you can possibly take it on a day like today, on an energy like today. 1 plus 7, of course, comes to an 8 again. So it's all about growing our abundance, embracing our strength, our courage, and taking a risk on ourselves. Sun is in Aquarius. Moon is in Virgo. Now, I know I talked about it in great detail on yesterday's video, but Venus and Uranus are talking up in the sky, and it's harmony. So yes, an unexpected windfall can also happen under this kind of energy, but it's about embracing the new, the unusual, the out of the ordinary, the different. It allows the offbeat to come into our life, and not only do we accept it, but we appreciate it, we love it, we see its beauty for what it is. Mercury is also talking to Saturn today. That gives us some good concentration, organizational skills. When we can get down and really do some serious pondering, some serious contemplation. When we focus our minds, when we tap into this kind of energy, we can see our plans coming to fruition. We can see them. We can see ourselves crossing that finish line. And then Venus and Chiron are together today, and that is going to we all have something to learn from each other. Everybody is in our lives to teach us something, and we're there to teach them something. So pay attention to your relationships today, your close relationships today, and see what people are trying to teach you in your path to go forward. Let's go to the cards. Oh my goodness, who fell out? The Strength card. The 8 energy. Can't make this stuff up. This is about your strength. This is about your courage. This is about, your handshake. Your word is your bond. You walk, you breathe a sense of integrity. People look to you towards the truth, gaining the truth. They know that you'll be fair with them. They know that you'll be compassionate with them, supportive of them. Okay, we're going to put that back in. I'm going to give it a fast shuffle. We'll see if it comes up again. But the Strength card is really about embracing your courage, embracing your strength, but utilizing it in a way that people aren't afraid of you. People aren't worried about your actions or your words when, they're not. It's like if somebody tells you a secret, they know it's safe with you. If somebody confides in you, they know it goes no farther. And if you say that you're going to show up and do something, they know. They don't have to worry that you're not going to show up or you're not going to do it. You carry that with you, your aura. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is the underlying energy for today. So it is about looking forward. It is about taking that step forward. Now, I know we're in full moon energy. So with the full moon energy, we're usually, completing and ending and healing from things. But we have the 6 of Swords is, we're ready to go forward. We're ready to go to uncharted territories in our life. And remember, with Venus and Uranus, we don't have that fear that we normally have to take that risk. We believe in ourselves a little bit more. We believe in perhaps the magic that surrounds us and helps us move forward in the way we want. Our first card is the Four of Pentacles. What are we holding on to that we must release in our life? It is holding you back. It is slowing you down. It's making you perhaps not lose your focus from where it needs to be to different dramas and things happening, situations in our lives. This could be something that once helped us. In fact, most times it is something that helped us get through. It's like the walls. And in the February readings, it was all about seeing these walls. So for many of you, if you checked out your sun, your moon, your rising for the monthly focus, you probably saw this card. And I probably talked about a wall. A wall that you built to keep yourself safe. A wall that you built that did, in fact, keep you safe at that time. But now it needs to come down. Over the last couple of years, most of society built all kinds of walls to keep themselves safe. But those walls need to start coming down. Maybe you were in a bad relationship and you started building walls within that relationship to keep yourself safe. Those walls need to come down, so that you can actually step into a beautiful relationship. So long as those walls are up, they're going to hinder you. They're going to push you back. They're going to stop you from going forward in the way you want. Now we have that 17 energy today, making the impossible possible. So today is definitely a day where we can see what we're clinging on to, that yesterday part of ourselves, the past, in order to keep ourselves safe, and we don't need it anymore. And we realize this. And so we begin to tear that wall down. Three of Swords. You know, as I was preparing and I'm shuffling the cards, and this card, I always peek at the bottom, and this card, so I put it in the middle of the deck, and there it was at the bottom again. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just know that card's coming out today. It's just making its statement. Healing. Give yourself time to heal. Okay? None of this stiff upper lip stuff. Okay? If you've gone through something, and most of us have, and what do? We push it down. We be the big person. You know, this is very apparent many times when a pet passes away. And we try and say, oh, well, you know, we don't allow for that open mourning, that sorrow. And so we push it down. Then we're watching a commercial and it's a sad moment and we break out in tears and we have no idea why. So this is about allowing the healing in. So look, just in the last couple of weeks, and maybe the last month, maybe the last couple of years, maybe when you were a young child, the things that hurt you. And allow yourself healing. Allow yourself to grieve. Allow yourself to feel the emotion. I gave a reading for a girl one time, and I said to her that she was so accomplished at keeping her feelings hidden from everybody else. She was so sad. She was so afraid. And yet when she went out, everybody thought she was the happiest go lucky person in the world, because she didn't want to let her guard down. She couldn't show that. She was afraid if it started leaking out, it wouldn't stop. How many times have you felt like that in your life? And it got to the point that she got so good, I told her, you can't even do it in the privacy of your own home, when there's nobody else around, when there's no witnesses whatsoever, because she was so afraid of letting that emotion flow. And so we worked on letting that emotion flow. And it does stop, but allow it. You have to recognize the emotion. You have to feel the emotion. You have to allow it to flow through you. It can't stop at you and stay. And maybe that's what you're holding on to. Something that you're not allowing yourself to heal from. You should have been smarter or faster or braver or more risk-taking or prettier or more obliging or whatever it might be. And we blame ourselves. So let it go. You did nothing. It's a human instinct, okay? We can not pick a path that is going to harm us. We cannot pick an action that's going to harm us. Okay? Our body, our mind will fight us tooth and nail. Now, in saying that, sometimes we don't see a different approach, a different option, a different way of making that decision. And we actually put ourselves in harm's way when we didn't mean it. But we would never do it consciously. So allow yourself. Allow yourself to be human. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to choose wrong sometimes. But it was always meant to be for your best interest, for your happiness, for your joy. So healing. And that healing may come in very strange ways today with Venus and Uranus together in the sky talking beautifully. You know, maybe we take a risk. We look past the fear of letting that emotion come to the surface again and feeling that emotion. And if it's anger, then get angry. If it's sadness, then let the tears fall. And it does stop. And it heals you in the process. And then we have the Ten of Wands. We are carrying far too much with us on our path. We have to look at our lives. We have to back it up a little bit and understand what's important and what's not important, what has value and doesn't have value. Here we carry our responsibilities, our obligations, our dreams, our desires in this big sack on our back, right? And we are walking towards the castle. And I don't even think you can really see that it's a castle, but it's right over there. There it is, that little castle. We got a long way to go. And we can't possibly ever make it if we are walking like this. Okay, there should be a skip in our step. There should be a bounce in our walk. Absolutely. But there's not, because we're carrying too much forward with us. We are in full moon energy, so it's a time to look at what is in that sack. And when we look, we're going to see that some of those wands have growth. Some of those wands we want to take forward with us, but some of it is dead wood. And so really under a Virgo moon, it is the most beautiful time, most beautiful energy to understand what has value and needs to go forward with us and what needs to stay in the past, what we need to let go of, what we need to put a completion on, an ending on, or perhaps with today's reading the way it is, healing from. Okay, let's get... I felt like picking one more card, so I'm going to. The Nine of Pentacles is back. The Nine of Pentacles telling us that God, our angels, our spirit guides are listening. The veil is very thin, so talk to them. Meditate. Pray. Sit in quiet contemplation. Ponder over the decisions you need to make. The difficult issues you need to deal with. Your healing and how to allow that healing to manifest in your life. You've reached a certain point in your journey when we have the Nine of Pentacles, and you have made beautiful choices to get you to the here and now. And they have prepared you for the elevated path, the expanded version, it could be taking a relationship deeper, although I don't think this is as much relationships as you going forward with the strength. Going after your goals, your dreams, your desires, your wants. Okay. Mantra card. So thank you for everybody who is starting their day out with a little bit of gratitude. And if you like this, then maybe next month we'll do a different topic, because it's kind of fun to do. I'll be honest. So if you leave it in the comments, message me, email me. Let me know what you want, what you need, what you would like and I'll put it on the list because that's why I'm here for you, right? Letting go. Learn to let go. Oh, it is about letting go today. It's letting go of, well, let's see what they say. I'm going to hold the book up though. We got butterflies, we got relationships. It's just like every part of it is a rainbow. It's gorgeous. Okay. Letting go, learn to let go. I'm going to hold the card up here so that you can meditate on the picture. Life is constantly changing and nothing ever stays the same. People come and then they go. Some exit quietly without you realizing it, and some go with a loud bang. In the constant flow and changes of life, we get stuck with unhealthy habits, unhealthy relationships, unrewarding jobs, and unrealized dreams and the like. And you may have created an unhealthy attachment or bond to something or someone that no longer serves you in a positive way. Can you make this stuff up? Oh my goodness, it's just so incredible. I get goosebumps. You have the courage to acknowledge the situation and know that change needs to happen. It also brings with it newfound freedom and spiritual growth. The mantra is, I am ready to free myself from situations that no longer serve me. Well, let's see what the animals have to say. So it really is about releasing, letting go, healing, maybe forgiving yourself for being human. Go easy on yourself. You are only trying to do your very best at every moment. Absolutely. Okay, and we have the penguin, authentic. Authenticity, integrity, 8 energy. So, let's hold this up here. And it's obviously going to come in nice and clear for us in just a minute. Come on, guys. Help me out here. Sorry. Okay. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. And when, it was saying, reach out to your tribes in time of need. Family gives strength when you face the storm. Now, I learned a really cool thing about penguins is penguins, obviously, it gets a little cold where they live. And they can't fly, so they can't migrate, so they got to face the storms. So what they do is they start filling in a circular big ball. If you look from the sky, it'd just be a ball of penguins. And I guess the outside core is about minus 37 degrees and the inside core is 37 degrees. So that's quite a difference. And what they do, and the scientists say it's almost mathematical in their steps, how the outside moves towards the inside and the inside moves towards the outside. So everybody gets that warmth. And nobody is facing the dire cold for any long period of time. And so all the penguins survive. So allow your family, your clan, your tribe, your community to surround you, to love you, to help you move forward. And you can be there then to help them move forward as well. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.